Hello and welcome to today's channeled live transmission. So, today I want to bring through a message for us based on the those of you that are tuning in about your next level of impact and visibility. And the reason why I want to do this is first of all, I'm passionate about helping my fellow light leaders, those of us who are sensitive to energy and who know that we are here to make an impact in the world, to get our message out into the world and to make that impact. But also because this August, that is the message that I received for us collectively, that right now is a really important choice point. So if that's resonating with you, this idea that it's time to make a decision to take things to the next level of visibility and impact, then that's what we're going to tune in about today. So whatever it is that is most of service for us to be aware of at this time about your next level of impact and service and visibility is what we're going to tune into. So if you're watching live, then please comment and in the chat. I'd love to have some back and forth with you. But make sure that you have an inner yes to receiving a frequency transmission from my personal connection with God. And go ahead, and if you have the time and space right now to just sort of tune in and meditate with me, basically, so that you're more aware of your physical sensations and your own presence. The more attuned you are to yourself, the more you're going to get from this. Hi, Christine from Montreal. So nice to see you. I'm here in Canada at this time. This is my beautiful new studio that I have here on my parents' property. It's so beautiful. I'm so grateful to have this space. All right. So go ahead and tune in. And if you're just driving, that's totally fine too. Okay. So we're bringing through a frequency transmission for this collective about what is our next level of visibility and what is it that we need to know about that at this time. Okay, so first of all, I'm getting that's not really quite the right question to be asking. It's more about what is it that we need to know in order to greater align with the visibility and the impact that is meant for us. So it's more about alignment. And there's also not an assumption that there's going to be like a certain amount of visibility or a certain amount of impact that means that you're making an impact. Because the way that you are here to make an impact is going to be very unique to you. And it's more like a feeling of alignment than anything. And so, for example, your greatest impact might be to just be healing at this time. So there's so many different ways that having your greatest impact can look. So release the need or the feeling of lack around visibility. The feeling that you need more visibility than what you have is not true. I embrace the visibility that I already have. I nurture and accept and celebrate the visibility that I already have. I welcome and receive the visibility that I already have. And likewise for impact, I receive the impact that I'm already making. I am grateful for the impact that I'm making. I see the impact. I know the impact. I acknowledge the impact. It feels good to have the impact that I am having. It feels good to enjoy the visibility that I have. I'm really present with what I have and I adore it. I'm tending to it. I'm weeding the garden. I'm watering it. I'm bringing light to it. I'm noticing the little flowers that are blooming. I'm appreciating everything about this process. There's nothing more that needs to happen. What is enough. And I still let myself expand in my heart is expanding. I'm growing. I'm becoming more, and I can feel that I'm becoming more. I feel there's more within me to share. There's more generosity. There's more togetherness that we can experience. There's more abundance. There's more. So I love what is, and I feel the more that is already overflowing and coming out of me and wanting to emerge and to be compounded. And so it feels so good. And it feels so good to have this inner abundance, this inner explosion, this overflow, this joy, this love to share. Mm. So breathe into your heart, feel the expansion. And this can also, look like actually creating more physical space in your heart. I've been doing this myofascial release, which is sort of, if you learn about fascia is the connective tissue that encases all the muscles and the bones, and it can become kind of dehydrated and rigid, and it can keep your muscles and bones sort of contained in this tight package. Whereas if you begin to release the fascia, you can start to expand and have more space. So um, hydrating it, making it more malleable, giving yourself more space. Hello, infinitely blessed. Welcome, welcome. So that feels really good to actually create more physical space in your body for this expansion within you. So just notice, any constriction in your physical body and actually begin to bring space, bring awareness, breathe towards the sensations. Maybe do some work like myofascial release or building your muscles and actually physically growing to go along with the expansion that you're already feeling is happening. So you are expanding. You are growing. You are creating a capacity for more. You are becoming more. You are developing your leadership. You are expanding. That's just a fact of what's happening right now. And you can actively participate in that process and enjoy that process without diminishing where you are currently. So that's sort of an old paradigm is like, oh, I'm going to the next level, so where I am must be less, or I'm expanding and growing, so I'm leaving this behind. Whereas it's more like, here I am in this beautiful place that I've created, and now there's more. So it's appreciation and enjoyment of what is while opening to and allowing the more that is coming into fruition for you right now. it feels like fulfillment because it's being filled with what is and then expanding into more. That balloon just kind of like, I'm growing, I'm becoming more, I'm feeling it. Oh, I love that. Christine says, yes, releasing issue in the tissue for expansion. And she put a dolphin emoji, which is just the best. I love dolphins so much. They're just pure beings of joy. One of the most amazing things I ever did was just swimming with dolphins. And oh, it's just incredible. So let me know how this is resonating. And if you have anything you want to add, go ahead and put it in the chat and we'll incorporate it. I am really feeling this beautiful energy of the appreciation and enjoyment of what is and the opening and expanding into what is becoming. And the becoming. Oh, hey, Cindy. Hey, baby. Hey, baby, baby. The becoming is beautiful. It's creating new pathways. So the becoming, the expansion is something beyond what you're currently used to. So you don't have the pathways built for that yet. You don't have the scaffolding, you don't have the structure. It's like it's new. And so sometimes there's going to be some learning process involved in the expansion. So there's the energetic expansion, there's the physical shifts and the physical expansion, but there's also perhaps a technical expansion or a practical change or a new skill set that you're learning that you haven't yet learned. And so some of the things that I often see in the spiritual world is people just make an inner shift and an energetic shift, but they don't see that there's also some practical steps that go along with that are being called for. And like, the perfect mentor might be put in front of them with the method that will take them to their next level, and they just don't see it because they think that they can just do it themselves. Hello, Peter. Welcome. Um, and so, like, I think of myself about a year ago, I was really looking for, okay, how am I going to build launch? And I knew that what I was currently doing and the knowledge and skill sets that I was using and that I had weren't sufficient to where I wanted to be because I just witnessed them fail miserably. And so I is really opening to God, universe, support and finding, okay, well, what is my next pathway to achieve this expansion that I feel I'm ready for. I knew I was ready to do deeper work with people. I wanted to have a longer term container. I wanted to have a higher ticket offering because all I was offering at the time was readings and lower ticket offerings, and it wasn't fulfilling me. I just knew that I was capable of so much more. And then a mentor came on along, Lou Levy, and I saw a video of hers through Ed Lawrence, who's an amazing YouTuber that I listened to about growing on YouTube. And I met her through her video, and I just had this knowing, like, oh, this woman has some keys for me. She has the secrets that I feel I need for my expansion. And so I booked a call with her because at this point I've become a little weary of just jumping into things. And I wanted to check her out and see if her values were aligned and if what I was feeling was really true. And it was. So I signed up to work with her, and put it all on my credit card because at that time I was in a deficit place and started to do that work. And, this year I've made six figures using that process that she taught me, a new skill set, a new scaffolding, a new structure that just did not exist for me before that. And now that I have that in place, I still feel my next level is calling me. I'm feeling so much more creative and playful, and last year I worked really, really hard, and I don't wanna do that again. I feel like that's not what I wanna do anymore. So Infinitely Blessed says, "This really resonates with me. I just started committing to releasing tension in my fascia last week." Wow, that is amazing. What a coincidence. Well, this is your confirmation that you're on the right path. So Peter is here from Sweden. Beautiful. So the point of that story was really just that sometimes there are like real practical things that will allow you to shift and really take things to the next level that you know that you're capable of. And when those things come along, sometimes it really does require the courage to take the action and do the thing. And I think often, um, practical people see that. They see, okay, practical people think in terms of practical next steps. Magical people don't always think in terms of practical next steps. So I like to think that, I'm here to help practical people become more magical and magical people become more practical. All right, let's just see if there's anything else that wants to come through for today. No, so that was it. That's the message for today. I would just love if you would share, what are you taking from today? What landed for you? And also I'd love some feedback about this format because perhaps I'll do more live streams in the future. I have been doing 10 a.m. channeled messages for about a month now, so I want to continue to do that, whether I do them live or pre-recorded. So, thank you for being here. And if you do feel like you are ready for some support and taking things to the next level, I do have an amazing creator community called Freedom to Launch Creator Circle, the confidence and clarity to launch your next level creation and make the impact that you're born to make. And it's quite a beautiful thing that I've created. Currently, the only way to find out all the details and to join is to have a conversation with me. And so, if you'd like to do that, you can just go to karenmcmullen.ca/schedule. And I will link that also in the description box for you. Okay, I am sending you so much love. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you again soon here on my channel. Okay, bye.